started a war with Ukraine and Russia war, and it was dangerous to stay in Ukraine. And I really like Japan. I think it's a fascinating country. My name is Marina. I'm from Ukraine. Right now I'm studying in Tsukuba University. I study interior design and architecture. Before I was an exchange student here, but right now I plan to become a full-time master student. One of my interests is I like to draw. I finished art school in Ukraine and I'm interested in painting and pencil drawings as well. I also play chess. I play chess in some tournaments in Ukraine. Here sometimes I go to the university chess circle as well. I like it. In the university there is a lot of different circles, for example like dance circles or sports circles, tennis, swimming, and also cultural festivals where you can communicate with a lot of people from different countries. Also language learning circles where you can speak in German or speak in Japanese, practice your Japanese, and also French, a lot of different languages. I'm glad that I can communicate with a lot of different cultures and get to know a lot of different cultures. So I don't think I remember first time I get to know about Japan, but when I was a kid, probably when we were learning about geography or talking about different countries, at that time I learned about Japan and Japanese culture as well. I remember in my school it was really popular to watch Naruto, and a lot of kids watched that show. Me personally, I didn't, but it was also interesting to me. And after some time I also get to know about beautiful Japanese architecture, temples and traditional buildings, and I find it really aesthetically pleasing, as well as Japanese gardens. I think they are really beautiful. Started a war with Ukraine and Russia war, and it was dangerous to stay in Ukraine. At the time I went to Germany with my family, but I saw an opportunity from Japanese scholarship that I can also study in Japan, because since the war is happening in my country I could only study online, and Japanese scholarship got me an opportunity to study abroad as an exchange student, and I thought it was a great opportunity for me. I came to Japan and prolonged my studies, and right now I'm thinking of getting a master degree in Tsukuba University. And I really like Japan. I think it's a fascinating country. I really like Japanese culture, the Japanese traditions, Japanese festivals like Fireworks Festival or Hanabi Festival, and I really appreciate how Japanese people respect their traditions and their culture, and I think it's really important to be proud of your country and history of your country. Also, I really like Japanese food, and I'm a fan of sushi and ramen as well as udon. I think it's great. And also I was fortunate enough to travel with my Ukrainian friends around Japan. We traveled to a lot of places like Kyoto, Nagano, Sapporo, and Okinawa as well. That was really nice. Still a lot of places I would like to visit, like Hiroshima or other places like Fukuoka, but maybe in the future. I also appreciate how Japanese people are welcoming. I'm glad that I could experience such things. Also, we tried in Okinawa, we even tried snorkeling. I tried snorkeling for the first time and it was really nice. When I came to Japan, I think I was still getting more comfortable because it's so far away from my country. But I think first impressions, it's that Japan is really clean. Other than that, I think also because when I came there was a lot of Ukrainians with me, students as I am, so it was nice and we could feel more comfortable. And other than that, I think the food was really nice. And also when I came it was October, and I also Momiji period during that time, and I think it was really beautiful. And also when we came to the university, our student support office was really nice to us, and they helped us a lot to adapt and to get to know the university. One of the things that I really like about Japan is, I think, how beautiful it is. And I remember the trip that I went with my friends. There was also friends from different countries, from Kazakhstan and from England. And we went to Nikko. It's near Tsukuba in Tochigi prefecture. And it was really nice, it was really beautiful. And we saw a beautiful bridge with also autumn leaves. It was really great and it made a big impression on me. Also, I think even I remember when we went to the bridge, I'm a little bit scared of heights, but it was really beautiful. I remember also some people asked us to take their pictures, and we took some pictures and then they took our pictures. And I feel like overall, like in Japan, people are really friendly. As well, I remember how me with my friends went to Hakone, and we also experienced onsen there. In Ukraine, it's not so this kind of warm bath, but not the type as in Japan. And it was really nice. I think it's my first experience to go to the onsen, and it was really comfortable and really relaxing. And we still sometimes go to onsen when we get a chance. Also, I really like traveling and I like Kyoto. I think it was really beautiful there, and I really like traditional buildings and how they preserve their culture. And even I know there's specific color theme in Kyoto, specific rules that they need to go by because they respect their surrounding that much. And also the food is nice. I like sushi, and I think comparing to Europe, the prices for food is much cheaper, and I think everywhere you can go, most usually you will find some delicious food. I think that's all. Some of the Japanese things I like. I think I also first tried in Japan to wear kimono and yukata, and I was really impressed by the materials and by the design, and I think it's really beautiful. Like during some festivals when a lot of Japanese people are wearing them, I think it looks amazing. I also tried it myself on one festival in Tsukuba, and I wore it with my friend, and it was really interesting as well because we put it on ourselves, but it has so many different steps you need to make. It was also an interesting experience. One of the Japanese things I appreciate is kimono and yukata, the traditional Japanese clothing. I also really like Uniqlo, Japanese fashion, and I think it's really beautiful. Some people may say it's on a simpler side, but that's what attracts me, and I think you can find everything for yourself. I also appreciate Japanese technology. I think they're really Japan pretty technological country. Cars, Toyota and Sony, and I think it's great that they still develop in this way. Yeah, I think that's all. About Japanese food, I also like takoyaki. I would like to visit also Osaka and try takoyaki because I only visited Kyoto and Nara nearby. I also like tempura. I think it's delicious. I like udon. It's really nice. Maybe in the future I will also try more Japanese food. I think it's always really nice. So about Japanese people, I think they're really friendly and really polite. And my first encounter, most of the time it was in my university support office, and they always help. Most of the time they helped you out and they listen to you. And as well, after some time, I made some Japanese friends, and it was really nice. I think it takes some time to become more closer friend with Japanese people. But when you become closer friends, they're really great friends. Happy to get to know people I know now. Because, for example, one of my friends, he helped me a lot. And when I needed to apply documents for master course, a lot of the things was in Japanese. And he helped me fill in the documents. I needed to write the paper in Japanese. I wrote it myself, but he helped translating it and also checked for mistake. I'm glad that I have this opportunity, Japanese person, to check it and to help me, and he's a great friend. I also myself try to help him out sometimes, and so when I went to Germany, I got some souvenirs for him because he was really nice to me. Overall, also I have some Japanese friends who invited me to go to Kamakura for the beach, and it was really great experience and just nice to have Japanese friends around. And with some of the Japanese friends I played chess as well. They also want to practice with me Japanese, but they know really well English. That's why maybe I don't feel as I need to speak Japanese with them. So about Japanese character and Ukrainian character, I think we are pretty different. I think Japanese people are really polite and they have like specific image they need to present. I think in Ukraine it's also same in a way, but maybe it's more prominent in Japanese culture. And I think maybe in some ways at first Japanese people a little bit more shy and reserved to you. For example, Ukrainian person maybe, but if you get to know the person more, you can get to know closer side of this person. In a way, I feel like Japanese people are a little bit more shy and reserved, but other than that, I don't see really big differences. Some of the things I want to do in Japan while I'm here. My other Ukrainian friend, she even is making a list what she wants to do here. One of the list, it was win a toy in arcade. Yesterday she won a toy in arcade. Together we want to try skiing in Japan. In Ukraine I skied a lot. We have a beautiful skiing resort in Ukraine, so I would like to try that as well in Japan. Also we would like to go surfing. I never tried surfing, but it would be nice to try and experience it. As well, we were thinking to go to sumo tournament, and it would be also great to check it out and see it, like not from TV but just by ourselves. And I'm really curious and want to learn more about it. And also I think I would like to visit Miyajima or Hiroshima and more Kyushu area. I think it would be really nice. I would like to also visit Himeji, just travel around Japan, maybe see not as popular places like Osaka, Kyoto. Those are really nice, but also see more Japanese cultural places, maybe not as popular in touristic sense. You can subscribe to my Instagram account. Thank you for your time and thank you for this interview. I'm glad to participate in it. Bye bye! またね!
皆さんこんにちは、サーシャです。実はそのインタビューには続きがありますよ。その続きは私のチャンネルにありまして、下にはリンクが貼ってありますから、ご興味のある方はぜひチェックしていてください。そしてスパシブチャンネルにもグッドボタンとチャンネル登録をよろしくお願いします。パカパカー。